Hi everyone, it's Krista here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do your weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is for the week of December 5th through the 12th, with the full moon in Gemini for the readings for your signs this week. I'm going to be using the theme of what do you need to pay attention to for your general reading today. So this is a general reading for your sign. Whatever is most prominent in your life, I encourage you to take these messages and apply them to, and I hope that you find them helpful and healing. So what does Capricorn need to pay attention to this week? Anyone who doesn't enjoy the shuffling, just check out the scroll bar and see when the cards are laid. It's usually around the 12-minute mark. And you can watch it then. But some of you, like myself, enjoy the shuffling. So I did a little bit faster today. So here we have your cards for you. Really nice energy for you, Capricorn. What we're looking at here for your week is paying attention to new beginnings. Maybe not getting wrapped up in what wasn't working or isn't working, what went wrong, even things like bad decisions or old memories, spiral thinking, where we go in a little bit of we spiral down, especially around the holidays. It would be a really nice gift to yourself this week to pay attention to what's new, what's fresh, what's upcoming, what's next in your day or in your plan. What's a fresh feeling or lifestyle that you'd like to introduce to yourself? Maybe give some thoughts to even daydreaming, putting a little effort into daydreaming, which sounds antithetical to being practical, doesn't it? But really, in order to be practical about bringing plans and dreams to life, we have to begin in the dream state. We have to begin in imagining what things would be like. And many times when we begin imagining new beginnings or new outcomes, or like I said, new lifestyles or new habits, what they can do is when we go about the process of thinking about them, they can create feelings within us. And then we can learn very quickly if we're going to be compelled to move ahead with those. So looking at new beginnings this week, new phases or new concepts for yourself might be a nice introduction to how exciting these could be for you. Once you start thinking about them, you can start feeling what they might bring to your life, and this will give you more of an impetus to go out and start creating that new life for yourself, or new beginnings, as it were. Answered prayer is the influence to your current position, which is new beginnings. So something is going to be beginning for you, or you're going to be wanting to start something this week, or you're being asked to pay attention to beginning something new this week. It could be that this step here is an answered prayer. It could be that you needed a little bit of a push, a gentle reminder, or you needed to understand here that it is time, that your prayer, even though it seemed like it was never going to be answered, or perhaps you had almost forgotten that you asked for help or you asked for a sign, that it is here now, and that the new beginning is that sign. This is your probable outcome, right? If you were looking for a sign, if you were looking for a breakthrough, this week you will be able to find it. You're just going to have to spend a little bit of time going within. And as I mentioned at the beginning here, maybe take a little bit of time to spend on the imagination phase, right? Again, it sounds antithetical to being practical, or to being serious, and you might even be cynical about that, but it also could be fun. And it could be very enlivening, and it could be just what you need this week, Capricorn. Here we have power. This is your general energy for the whole week, and this is where we're looking at you really holding the reins of power here. Not only that, but you have guidance here. So you have answered prayer and signs, and you have the power of God, as it were, right? Or the power of spirit, as it were, to help guide you through this, especially if this is a new phase for you or something that feels as though it's unusual or you're stepping out of your comfort zone here. This is both the beauty and the trauma of anything new, right? We get comfortable, and that's human nature too. We get really comfortable. We know exactly what's going to happen when we do this. We know exactly the results when we do that. Trying something new can feel scary. It can feel intimidating because we like being experts. And when I say we, I just mean human beings, right? This is human nature. We really like being good at things, trying something new. Unless you're a real curious person and you know, part of your personality is being okay with making mistakes. And there are some signs who are okay with that. Aquarius, for example. Sagittarius, for example. Are okay with saying, hey, you know, I'm starting out somewhere. Just give me some time and I'll be an expert before too long. It's almost like the Cancerians and the Capricorns in the world are like, you know what? I'd rather wait until I'm an expert and then I'll do it. So trust that you have this power already within. We're looking here at 2 power cards. Capricorn, if you've been putting something off, this week would be a beautiful week for you to pay attention to bringing some of your dreams and goals to life, at least one of them. And I'm going to even submit here, for the sake of fun and perhaps even frivolity, which is the more benign this seems, the more impractical this new beginning or new dream seems to you, might be the step to take this week, because you might need that injection of fun and fantasy. And you have the power here. You have the power within, you have guided power, and then you've got the higher power card, which is really a calling, right? So if there's anything that you've been putting off, particularly around a new beginning, and only you get to decide that. Only you know what that is. Perhaps it's in a relationship. Perhaps it's a scientific project. Perhaps it's taking classes at school. Perhaps it's reaching out to someone who you haven't spoken to in 20 years. And you say, you know what? A lot of things have changed. I've been having you on my mind, and I thought, you know, this might even be crazy, but I'm going to reach out. I just want to see how you are. Even that can be a new beginning. Even if it goes nowhere, you don't have to have power over the outcome, okay? You don't have to control the outcome. But you have the power of incentive. You have the power of how it makes you feel. And you can be directed in that way, safely. Here we have Ant as your final card. This is patience, really. Yes, of course, trying anything new requires a lot of patience. Having patience with yourself to even begin it, to going from the thinking or fantasy stage of something here to actually saying, ooh, you know what, I'm going to take this first step. Maybe no one else even has to know right now. Or maybe everybody has to know, so that you have someone sort of gently kicking your butt as you keep going, whatever works for you. But number 1 here, Capricorn, is honesty. Honesty with yourself. What do you really, really want, right? And what are you really willing to do to get it? And does it have to include other people's validation? Or is there something about it that's a higher calling for you? Or reaching you at a higher state or a higher vibration that you can't expect anyone else to get, and that you just have to do it because it's a higher state of awareness? So only you get to decide that, but know that you are protected and know that you are guided here by a higher power in moving in this direction, in this new beginning for you. I'm very excited for you, and I'm always curious to hear from you. So if you have a moment, please comment below. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel and like my videos. I really appreciate that, and it helps me out as well. I super love that you are here with me today and that you enjoy these videos. So thank you so much for watching these and for coming back each week. It really makes my day. I really hope that this helped. Have a beautiful week ahead, Capricorn. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.